y'all, it's me, Ranger Larissa, again here at South Llano River State Park, and in today's video we're going to be talking about volunteering here at this park, or parks in general. Try to get you a better idea of what it takes to be a volunteer, and to start off with, I'm a volunteer coordinator, right? It's a really fancy title. I wear many hats here at the park. Some of you might know me as the park interpreter, where I get to do all the fun, cool educational programs. I'm sort of the natural resource ranger for this park, so I get to do all the surveys and things like that. But then another hat I wear is the volunteer coordinator hat, and I really love this hat. I take great pride in making the environment here for my volunteers as pleasant as possible, and so my job basically is to get the volunteers here at the park, right? And our volunteers are so important to our park and to parks everywhere. They really are just like the fourth department, volunteering. They are so important to everybody. They do so many things for different parks, and they are vital for parks to run. All right, and so you're going to meet some campground hosts, you're going to meet some maintenance hosts, and all of these are different positions I have here at the park. And different parks are going to have different positions. Some parks have interpretive positions, some parks have like front office positions, some parks have like, you can be in their nature center type deal. So if you go on TPWD, there is a volunteer tab. Click on that tab. You can look up what you want to do volunteering. It could be a park host like you're going to meet today, or it could even be volunteering for an archery program. You can go help kids with archery. You can go help kids learn how to fish. Y'all, there's so many different things that you can do to be a part of the parks, and help us out and have a great time, right? And so me as a volunteer coordinator, I get to help those people come to the park and do what they love, and it's a fantastic, I love that job, and I get to meet so many great people, right? My volunteers some of them come from Montana, right? And they come down here to Texas, and so I get to meet a lot of different people being a volunteer coordinator, and I love that. And it's my job to make our park, or if you're a volunteer coordinator in other parks, those parks, make it feel like a second home for these guys, especially as a park host. They live here, right? And so to make it as warm and inviting as possible, I try to do that. I put out fires, right, when needed, but luckily for me, a lot of the times I just get to have some great conversations with people. I do their training for them. I send them all their stuff for them to sign. I'm the person they come to if they have any questions, general questions about volunteering or about the park, and that's what it takes to be a volunteer coordinator, y'all. Hey y'all, so we're here with some of our awesome volunteers at South Llano River State Park, and I'm going to ask them some questions, and we're going to learn a bit about volunteering here.
I'm Stephanie Pauley.
And I'm Steve Pauley.
So first question, guys, how long have you been volunteering in parks, either in Texas State Parks or parks in general?
We started volunteering in 2015.
Awesome. Okay, so the next one is, what makes you want to volunteer? Like, what drives you to volunteer?
Well, we have excellent parks here in Texas, but the parks need help. Being a volunteer gives us the opportunity to do that and have something to do in our retirement.
Yeah, keep your retirement fulfilled, right? So what, if you had to describe to somebody like what you did here at the park, what would you tell them? Like, what do you do here? Like, what's your title? Like, what do you do?
Well, we're camp hosts and campground hosts, and so we manage the campground, clean up, answer questions that the campers have, maybe help direct them to get to their site.
And help with any emergencies that may come up.
Definitely.
On our part of
They're a big help. Yeah. What's your favorite thing about this particular park? Do you have a favorite thing? I know it's hard.
The staff.
The staff.
This park has an excellent staff.
Yeah.
Work very well with the volunteers, and it's always a pleasure to work with them.
It's a small park, and it's it just feels like home.
Oh, that's awesome. what should people know about volunteering? Like what you wish you knew, or just things you get asked a lot by people who want to volunteer.
Yeah, so a lot of them don't know how to get started. So go to the website, go to the TPWD website or National Park, or there's all kinds of opportunities out there. If you don't want to do campground, then there's maintenance hosts. So like I said, go to their website and there's job descriptions. You can research there and reach out to the volunteer coordinator and they can answer the rest of your questions.
Good deal, guys. Do y'all have anything else you want to say about volunteering?
Come give it a try. You know, it's a few short months. You might love it.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. Well, thank y'all. And thank you for what you do here at the park. Greatly appreciate you. But yeah, good deal, guys. So we just heard from two of our campground hosts, and so now we're going to hear from one of our fabulous maintenance hosts.
Hey, I'm Sam. I'm a volunteer here at the state park. We do maintenance part into the bird blinds. We take care of feeding the birds, and we take care of maintaining the bird blinds, the cleanness of them, and we just try to keep them clean for people when they come in. They'll be excited to see the birds, all the birds that come in to the bird blinds.
Yeah, so how long have you been volunteering?
This is my second tour here in South Llano, but I've been volunteering for about a year and a half.
Awesome.
And so I would love it last year, so I come back to this part of the world, I guess, so to speak.
Awesome, yeah. And what makes you want to volunteer? Why do you enjoy volunteering?
Well, I'm retired Air Force, and when I was in the Air Force, we volunteered all over the place. We had to kind of go in the community and help out, and it kind of helped your career as well. And then you get to meet people and network and stuff like that. And that's kind of what I love about doing it here, because you can still continue to network with people and kind of get to know people, get to know their issues, or sometimes they just have their own stories that's fascinating. You know, everybody has their own little story to tell. So this is what, you know,
awesome.
exciting about volunteering.
Awesome, and awesome. Thank you for your service. So you kind of already touched on what you do as far as being a maintenance host. Is there anything else you do? Do you help maintenance rangers? Do you do any other duties?
Yeah, we help out with the maintaining the bird blind. Sometimes, you know, they get a little bit of the wood get deteriorated or something. We go in and kind of rebuild the bird blind a little bit. We'll help out in painting the signs, some of the signs around the park and stuff, and just whatever the state park needs. You know, the maintenance leader or work leader would tell us, hey, ask for help and stuff like that, so we'll try to help it.
Yeah, no, it's awesome, and they love the help. The maintenance guys love the help.
Yeah, we try to do anything we can to help them.
Yeah, definitely. What's your favorite things about this park in particular?
This park, I love the weather mostly, because I kind of grew up in this weather, so it's not as humid as South Texas where I was stationed at mostly. And then love the trails around here. There's awesome trails. My dog and I, we hit the trails all the time. And you kind of want to get lost, but sometimes you don't want to get lost, and you end up exploring different sites that you never thought you'd get to be. And there are awful trails around here. So, and then the benefit of the river afterwards, you know, you go cool down in the river and have a nice time in the river as well.
I bet Marley, your dog, loves to just jump in there.
Oh, he loves it. Yeah. Especially after the long hike.
Yeah. So what are some things people should know about volunteering, volunteering in parks, that may have surprised you or that you get asked?
I think the best part about volunteering is that you get to meet awesome people, not just so much the park staff, which is really awesome people, but also the campers that come out, or just people in general, the visitors that come in. You get to talk to them, and you get to, meet people and help out people. Sometimes they need help, and you direct them in the right direction and stuff like that. So that's the best part of it, I guess, helping other people.
Awesome. All right. Thanks, Sam. And
Yeah.
thank you for helping us out in maintenance. I really appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome. I love doing this. Part of my duties here are to start feeding the birds. What we do is we spread seed out to the birds, and we spread them out to them so they can kind of not fight all at one time. So we spread them out so they can move around a little bit. We come in early in the mornings, and this is the first site that we come to, and so these are the lucky ones because they get early feed and they get the best feed sometimes. So we have water features over here. We clean the water features. We have little birds that come in, a lot of cardinals that come in all the time. The water features are for the wildlife also that comes in late at night. We have armadillos, we have squirrels, and a bunch of other animals that come in and feed on them. So we try to keep them clean and watered for them.